Hello guys, this is totally Mimi here. I'm finally doing a deck profile on the deck that this channel is based on. So first off, we're gonna go with the monsters. Well, basically, I run one, two, three Swap Frog. This thing is like your core. Your core, you can special summon it by ditching a mono monster, and when he's normal summon, you send a mono monster. One Sea Lancer. This card is a tech card choice of mine because when your frogs are banished, you can actually grab those frogs that are banished and then equip it to him. Usually it happens a lot because you run out of your traps and this becomes a huge beat stick, and also it becomes a huge strong ass beater that your opponent can't go over. And another thing, when he would be destroyed, you can actually destroy, send one. So Dupe Frog activates, which lets you search for Swap Frog if you have another one in deck. So we run one, two, three. Three Swap Frog, because this is like the most standard. And also the Dupe block, and two Dupe Frogs. No, two Ronin Totems, because two Ronin is like the best ratio. I tried three, but it breaks like hell. Now let's go to spells. I run Regeki and Monster Reborn. I'm thinking of dropping Regeki because nowadays this card's not very good in my opinion, because when I drop it on Pendulum players, they can just resummon their Pendulums, or they can just reset their whole field again with Astrograph, if you know what I mean. And then for the Paleozoic lineup, I run one Marilla because I used to run this at 3, but this card, in my opinion, just got shut down by play because this card is too slow now. And then I run 3 Candania. This card is like the MVP of the deck because sometimes you kind of don't want your opponent to link summon. You make their, Xyz monster. For example, one of my recent matches, I had Lightsworns go against me. The guy had a Gemini Starflight. I activated this to make it face down. He couldn't go for Scaldy. End of story. And then I run 2 Dino-Mishes because it's nice. We can target stuff now again, which is very nice. And 1, 2, 3. Feels like MST because this is basically your best choice when you want to destroy scales. Not Purple Poison though, because Purple Poison can cause fucking hell. Sorry for the toxicity, I just really don't like Pendulum Magicians. And then for the Solemn lineup, I run 1 Warning, 2 Strikes because you kind of don't want to see a Judgment. I wanted to run Judgment here, right? But then I hate it because I had one time when I went to YCS Atlanta, I drew into 3 Strikes and 1 Warning and 1 Judgment one time, and that wasn't fun. I almost cried. And then for the continuous trap cards, I run 1, 2, 3. 3 Anti-Spell Fragrance. I know one of them supers get over it, but this is where Pendulum... Where I am, Pendulum is a prevalent deck, so I run 3 of this. Imperial Order, because I only run 2 spell cards in this deck. I cut out Desires because honestly, this deck is gonna die. This deck, honestly, I'm literally just trying to slow my opponent down. It slows me down. The draw engine I use in this deck is kind of controversial. You can hate on me all you want. And then 1 Unending Nightmare because fuck Chu Draco's diagram. And then now we go for the trap cards I run. I run 1 Breaker Skill because this card gets over fucking Denko when it's in the graveyard because you can banish it and then, target Denko and Denko loses the stacks per turn. And then I run 1, 2, 3. 3 Mind Crush because Mind Crush is a good card overall. You call a card in your opponent's hand, it's gone. And then I run 3 Lost Winds because people are special summoning so much these days. You can actually just flip this, and some people forget it's forever. And then I run 3 Reckless Greeds because Reckless Greed is draw power. And also, I should have Paleozoic. And I run 1, 2, 3 Boneless because Boneless is such a fucking amazing card now. And this card literally won me a fucking game against Spirals, I remember, because I kept on flipping it and then the opponent kept on telling me to stop. And I run 3 Storming because why not? And then I run one normal Mirror Force because it kind of throws people off when you use all your Stormings and then you have that one Mirror Force just sitting there. And now let's go to the extra deck. I'm on one Paleozoic Deck. This card usually saves me a lot of games instead of saves me a lot of plays. I can actually pop my own Imperial Order if I want to use my Monster Reborn, and then I can net a shop card. And then from here, I'm on one Sky Calibria because Chaos Max is a card. One Phantom Curse Javelin because this card comes useful and doesn't come useful. One Paleozoic Convivinia because he searches your traps, and also if he's in defense mode, you can't get over this. Also, Monocurs and they both have the same effects. They don't affect my monster effects. This thing searches traps. And also, like, getting a Dynamicious off of this thing is amazing. And then I run one Nigirisu. Nigirisu, I can send, let's say, Imperial Order, and I can target their, like, anything like that would bother me at that point. And then I run one Underclock Taker because Underclock Taker is amazing because Underclock Taker lets me do the play where I can make Nigirisu. And then I run one Proxy because Proxy is Proxy. And then I run one Ib. Now trust me, I know how to, there's a way to make this in this deck. And then I run one Decode. I kept on throwing this deck card around because I didn't like it. And then I run 1, 2, 3 totally awesomes because, you know, this is Paleozoic Frogs. And I run 2 Mistar Boy because I dropped the third one after realizing it. At the moment, my friend's borrowing my Borload. Well, this is supposed to be Borload, but right now I run Catch Shark. Catch Shark's only good for, like, it was good in Master Rule 3 format, but it was meh, no. Now we go to the side deck. I want one Shuffle Reborn. This is just basically to bring back a frog. Or totally awesome in the matter. And 3-dimensional bear because dimensional bear. Now I run 2 Gamma Seals because Gamma Seal. Golden Shaman Balls. Veilers because effect negation is amazing. 2 Ogres. I used to bet 3, but then like running 2 of each hand trap is really nice to have. And 2 Ghost Reapers. Right now my Ashes are not here yet, so rip me. But that was the deck. Thanks for watching. Oh yeah, the next deck I might do is Fluffles. I don't know. What do you guys want to see next?